Here we are in Miami, Florida. We're down by, I'd say, Southwest Miami area and all, and this is, the champ is here. It's Impa's Refinery. It's so cool. Opened this in May, and it's been going on. He has his own place. He still trains at Kill Cliff FC up in Deerfield Beach. Coach Henri Hooft and the group up there, tremendous and all. And we're getting ready for the PFL season. The quarterfinals are coming up. April 18th, Universal Studios Orlando. Impa's in the main event once again against Fabian Edwards. That'll be a quarterfinal match. You got that big tournament happening. There'll be a lot of action over several weeks in April, different divisions at Universal Studios Orlando. First of all, champ, thank you so much for having me down to your gym. I want you to talk, first of all, just the idea and the concept that this is something I want to do. I want to open my own place.
So, first of all, thank you for coming. You're always welcome here. Like you said, I still train at Kill Cliff. I was there this morning, and I train at my gym in the evenings as well. Back and forth, I train at Kill Cliff in the evenings, and sometimes I'm here in the morning. But well, in a sense, I look at it like this is a welcome space, you know, for any gym, anybody. This is my gym. Fighters from Kill Cliff can come. Careless from ATT. This is a place where you're welcome, right? It's supposed to be a beacon of light in the community. The reason I call it the Refinery, it's a place where you, the Refinery to me is what you should do when you're amateur, what you do when you're pro, in every part of your life. You're working to become the purest form of yourself. So we go through the fire with you, whether it's boxing, martial art, kickboxing, Muay Thai, wrestling, jiu-jitsu. My teammate Eblen teaching jiu-jitsu today. That's my guy, and we train together. We started this gym. This is actually DK Fitness at first, right? Vito Navarro, Cuban-American, local to Miami, our head trainer, my head trainer, considered my second dad. This place wouldn't be here without him. So I ended up buying the space, you know, and but we still do it together. And you know, it's pretty cool. You can come up with the trainer that helps you become who you are today. To every single trainer that I've ever had, from the first time I ever stepped in a gym in Hickory, North Carolina, to Statesville, to Jimbo, to here, to Kill Cliff. Like, it's a testimony to everybody that's, you know, what wisdom into me, and especially doing it with Vito Navarro. Like, I couldn't say enough great things about him and all of it. Like, we've been for years. We've been consistent together. And now we're building this. So we have other trainers, Christian Morales, Carlos Macho, and Nikita Kulshin, you know, who are teaching. So it's been awesome, right? And only the best is yet to come. Only the best is yet to come. I mean, we have 3 different languages in the gym: Spanish, Russian, English, and only the best. So I love it. Like, for me, it's a place where kids, adults, amateurs, and pros can become the best, most pure version of themselves. And we work with you to help you succeed in and outside the cage.
And it's interesting because your story, a lot of people know your story as far as becoming champion, PFL, but even before that, and your journey to get here. This is like grassroots. I mean, this is just like, if you look at the gym, it's really just, hey, this is the guts of fighting and all. Get all the different things here to work on, and Eblen, and just having something like that, because fighting is such a tough mental game as well as physical.
Right.
Just to have it like this, hey, you're saying everybody's welcome, and there's no frills here per se. This is good training, good coaches, you got a facility. Was that sort of your mindset too when you were putting this together?
Right, yeah, you know, we're in Miami. People think Miami is just a party city, right? It is, but Miami is also healthy. There's a huge health culture here, right? Eventually, you know, we're soon we'll be moving, right? Classes are packed, different times of the day, so we have 10 people, something 14, 15 people classes. So we're looking forward to growing, but also want to make it a place like a wellness center, right? That's the vision, man. A school. I mean, if God's plan, one day we'll be a school. We could have, you know, faith and martial arts. And if we're in Christian business, the business is based off two quotes. And one is my favorite Bible verse, Proverbs 14:23. All hard work brings profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty. And which I have written on the whiteboard. And then my other one is, how long are you willing to wait before you demand the best of yourself? Quote of Epictetus. And we always say, how long am I going to wait before I demand the best of myself? So we take ownership of that. You know, we're growing, like you said, Grady, we have the boxing ring here. We're going to put another boxing ring in before we go to the next facility soon. Look like June. And as we grow, we want it to be a light for the community. A beacon of hope, whether you're somebody who's out of prison, a person who used to be on drugs, a rest of you live a great, clean life. Students, mom, dad, kids, everybody. As we grow, we love working with local estheticians, a lot of these classes, places that just bring a community wellness, and then having the martial arts as being a major part of it. But for me, it's just about refining the human, refining the person. Like every little bit of yourself needs to be challenged and improved, and we want to do it with you. You're not rejected for coming here. You're accepted in what you do, like the world champion people, as Dieter would say.
Mind, body, soul. It's also a big thing, and I know that's something that you take to heart in what you do. So it's just so curious because as you started this, and May, it opened in May, right then and there, are you already thinking like, okay, what do I put here? What do I move there? You said they had something else here prior, but were you thinking about, oh, I want to put this in, I want to put this machine in, or these bags, or were you involved in a lot of that process too?
In a sense, it's a very collective effort. Dieter, our lead trainer here, Eblen, so we'll see what we need for the gym. We're looking forward to moving soon and breaking ground on our next location. So we're looking at different places right now. South Miami, Gables area. Our classes are packed during the day, early morning classes, and we just have more and more people asking. So we want to be able to accommodate them and make it a place where kids can come from after school programs. People can come who are athletes want to become better. Eventually, I see this place having a physical therapy. I see people having I'm talking to my teammate Win about having FCA here and enjoying having like a faith-based place where you can welcome.
Yeah, Fellowship Christian Athletes.
It doesn't matter to me if you're Muslim, you don't believe, you believe, Jewish. It doesn't matter your political preference. You're welcome here. Just know you're going to be unconditionally loved when you're walking through these doors. And that's all it is. I could care less. The biggest thing is just when you come into this gym, you're loved. When you come, we're going to challenge you. We're going to love you. We're going to push you. We're going to walk with you. We're going to talk with you. You're allowed to share your problems here. You're allowed to share your success here. I want to see the kids. I was telling them, become a world champion fighter. Great. I'll help you do that too. But also, I want to see you become a world champion person. So go to school, start a business. If you're not in school, go back to school. Blend your passions and know that this is a safe space for you to come. Eventually, like to create a run club, wrestling program. Elvin's doing an excellent job, building up the jiu-jitsu and having different sessions. So quality people who want to become quality people who just want to live a solid life, and you're very, very much welcome here. So looking forward to love where we are. I'm always going through different pieces in my mind, but I'm also very excited for our next place and the next stage, which is really soon.
That's interesting too. And is it for you always want to make sure it is in Miami? Because I know you train in Broward, you train in Deerfield, that's where Killcliff FC, but there's not as much maybe in Miami as in Broward,
right.
Places, I mean, whatever level it is. So is that what your thought too? Hey, we need something in Miami.
Yeah, Miami's special to me. I have a lot of guys this is where I came to train all the time, right? I was training Broward and Killcliff, and I was getting down to London to work on other skill sets too. Dieter had this gym, he grew up here. Like, how cool is it you can give back to the community that you grew up in and be a positive light? Because there is a dark side to Miami, there's a positive side, but I want people to know that when you come here, to me, this is a ministry. This is a place where you're welcome through martial arts, through faith, through our Christian faith, through the leadership that we have at this gym. We want to help people become world champions. We want to help people refine themselves. Things they might not be getting up, the home gym, they can come here and go back. I'm not here to steal your money. I'm just here to see you grow and achieve your goals. We want to have everyday classes, whether it's all women's classes, fitness classes, the fighting team, people who just want to train martial arts. You're part of the family. And I'm very much blessed. I love the kids here. I love the family here. I love the team. I love everybody. So all I know is that the best is yet to come, and I'm honored to represent. So it's a blessing.
And I see all the flags of the different countries and all. So that again is opening it up, saying everybody's welcome.
Everyone's welcome. We have flags from pretty much everybody who's come through this gym and train. We might be missing a few, right? But no matter what, we're going to keep growing. Eventually, it'll be great to have every flag in the world. So.
Now turning the page to PFL, another season coming up, and Impa's ready to go again. Main event. Just what is it like? You're a champion. You're coming into this again. What is it like being involved in PFL? The middleweight division, with all the talent that's in the middle, it's a nice stacked division and all. And I know that's how you like it, because if you're going to succeed and achieve, you're going to want to go out there against top fighters and all, which you have. And now it's again. But I'd just like to talk to you about that coming up in April, your match with Fabian Edwards and the division itself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. One, the PFL is doing an awesome job right there. Readjusting, reworking, and it's just cool to see. Like, I mean, my life has changed since I've been in the PFL. When I was living in the farm in the yard of my car, and that's been the reason I'm able to have this gym today. Because of all the success and the opportunities that God's blessed me with having the PFL. The middleweight division in the PFL this year, I'm the strongest in the world, right? Fighter for fighter, it's a very, very solid division. And for me, this year, claiming the title, claiming the victory, first step is Fabian Edwards. Excellent fighter, obviously has a championship bloodline, being the brother of Leon Edwards, but he's also done his thing. He's fought in championship fights. He's pushed himself to be a really solid fighter. I know he's coached well, I know he's a good man, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm honored to, and I consider the great respect that PFL has this man of that. So for me, it's back to where I started, right?
Starting again, starting over again.
I started back in the 185, and also back in Orlando where I fought the challenges, which was my doorway into the PFL. So pretty cool. I feel like God put me here for a reason. So, and I'm looking forward to doing it in 2023, claiming the title. And last year, I think God definitely blessed me. So many great moments and so many great lessons as well. And it was grounding. It's more than humbling. It was just like a solid check. You know, shout out to Bill, excellent champion, representing ATT in this tournament well. So you learn from that, and it lights that fire underneath you that you need to go into the next year. The fact that PFL has an 85 division, I think is pretty cool because they didn't have it before, and they recognize what they have overall. And now I'm just blessed, you know, Eduardo, everybody from Don Davis, Pete Murray, everybody on staff. Like it's been cool to see, like the Fadal Lee, you name it, Jeremy, the whole crew, Matt, Eric. They've been excellent to me. So now I'm stoked. I'm ready to get back to fighting. I'm ready to get back to doing what I love and doing it for who I love and the people I love. I say, honor God, do my job. And I feel like God really done some internal work in me. And like 32 days, 31 days, but who's counting, right? So I'm ready to get back in there and do my thing.
Do we know yet who's going to be in your corner for your fight?
In my corner, this fight, I'll have Dieter Navarro, as always, Nick Lenz, and Henri Hooft.
Yes, yes, it's the triple threat. It's the triple threat in Impa's corner. That's going to be so cool and so much fun. Exposure. You get exposure through PFL, ESPN, ESPN Plus. For you too, how has that helped with everything? Just getting that type of exposure.
That's a blessing. We have a lot of the kids, fighting here. These two guys training over here, Andres and Juan. They've been huge, great examples in the gym. Right? Like example, like Juan's family owns a bakery and like a shop, and he brought snacks to the gym. You have Andres today. He filled up the water at the gym. Right? I don't charge for water. I want to see like people just show their love, and the kids here like they're learning how to serve and how to just love people. You know, Fredo here has been a great instructor teacher. Eblen representing Elvin's another local guy from Miami, but also doing something special. So it's pretty cool that they're just getting extra training in after training. So the exposure that PFL has that came to the opening day, they did this, like I've been very, 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 very blessed. So I only know that the best is yet to come. I know that we'll be full. We'll have a massive community, 1,000 members with us, but I just trust God that He's letting it grow the way it needs to. And to be in such a thriving city, I think it's cool. So PFL, thank you, because you've been just so supportive to me. Shout out to Joanna. She's been just leading point in all this in my team. Started a media company, doing a lot of motorcycles. So we're all like running different, like sometimes I might even have to be at the gym and guys are still running and great, doing an excellent job. So, shout out to Carlos and Christian, and Tita, Peter, and it's just growing, and all the members here. It became my other family. There's a challenge to it, right? You have a business, you have to know lights, you have this, you have your own personal life. But I believe, like, to whom much is given, much is required. So, like, God blessed me with winning the title 2023, and these are part of the fruits of the labor, and you have to steward it well. So there are times in life that you don't, there are times in life that you do, and to me, it's just God gives you something, so you have to keep planting seeds in front of soil and let it grow. That's what I want this place to be. I love the people here when I get to do it. Coach Dieter fires me until after the fight season, so after we come this title in August, September, I'll be back teaching in the gym, but I gotta be around everybody and help out. Then I might get in December and be such a great year, but I'm forever grateful for this opportunity. Like all the trainers in my life and friends, people, who've helped me get here. This is a testimony to you, everybody, all my trainers from Kill Cliff, Dieter, Jimmo, John Capavitas, Tommy DiBernardo, Nick Rodriguez, Diego Costa, Seki Delfino, Jonathan Logan, my uncle, my mentor, my family. He always told me that I have a gym one day, and I was like, I don't know, and he's just amazing people. So he is the Live Fit and Luray Athletic Club in North Carolina, but he's just, we talk every single day. You name it, like all the people in my life, my football coaches, like what we get to build here, right? And yeah, the guys fight win. He fights out of Kill Cliff, and he also fights out of here. So it's just cool. Like, people are welcome just then. So as long as you want to be a good person and you want to love other people around you, you never have to be perfect. You don't have to have a perfect past. I say, what's the saying? Every saint is a sinner. Every sinner is a saint. Every saint was a sinner, and every sinner could be a saint, right? However you say it. But most importantly, is like you're not judged here. You believe in God or not, you're still welcome in unconditional love, and just know that this is the free training.
And Impa, I mean, doing your thing. Did you go, when you won last year, did you go on a motorcycle road trip afterwards?
Yes, sir. So yeah, when I won the world title, I rode from Washington, D.C. down to Georgia. Shout out to my friends at Triumph Motorcycles. We're going to work with me on some really cool projects this year. Do Chilo Moto on the track and the different series and shows we'll be creating, the films. We went from D.C. to Georgia. We stopped in Virginia, Virginia Beach, Richmond, all the southern states, North Carolina. Went down to Georgia, then flew to Ireland and watched the PFL European Championship. So that was a lot of fun in 2023.
What bike did you ride? What was your choice of bike to ride?
So I rode a Triumph Tiger 900. My personal favorite bike by Triumph are their Scramblers, which I have, and then their Triumph Bonneville, which is my second bike. So I love that. That's the second favorite bike. So.
Triumph for victory. That's what I say. All right, couple questions. I'll let you be finished, be done. So I'm curious because we mentioned division, PFL. I know as fighters, you guys don't like to look ahead. The way the bracket is, you and Josh met in the finals last year. That could be the next round matchup. If you get yours, he gets his. Oh, because you had fought him a few times already. For a fighter, is it easier? Is it more challenging? He might be changing things. You might be changing things. How do you look at that when you have a fighter that you fought before?
Yeah, you just have to respect the fighter that you fought before, right? Josh is solid. He came with a different approach. He was a little bit more heated this last one, right? Job is a job, I'll still claim the victory again, right? The title this year doesn't matter who it is, who's on the path, who's on the way. All I know is that at the end of the year, I'll have my hand raised. And that's how I see it. Like, Josh and I got somewhat into it last one. I'm not a trash talker. I'm not a person to go back and forth and take disrespect. I know he was wanting to get himself there, and he represents well. I probably said some things about him that he might have not liked. No disrespect to him or his team. I love everybody at ATT, right? Like I truly do. Like I'm grateful, right? I feel like by the end of most of my fights in my career will be a lot of people from ATT. So without having an enemy, you wouldn't be on the right path. So yeah, I fight Josh again. I do my job, get my victory. Time to focus to get the finish and then move forward. And to me, it's not whether it's easier or harder. It's the next enemy in line. That's all that it is. So I know that, let's say he beats Shipman, we'll fight again, take him out and move forward, but it doesn't make any less than man. It's the way it is.
And I know you mentioned ATT. In your mind too, your focus is on this PFL tournament. You and Johnny had a heck of a fight. I know. But is that something too, though, like, okay, hopefully down the road we can meet up again?
Right, yeah, Johnny Eblen, man, solid fighter, excellent champion. The fight was close. The cool thing, right, people say it's debatable. He won that night. That's the thing, that's what they say. I know I won the fight. He got the decision. God bless him. He's like, I respect the guy. I can't say anything bad about him. He's a man's man. He represents his gym and his family and his life well. He's doing his thing. I always tell people, like, I wouldn't want to be his friend at this time of my life because he's a
Adversary.
Yeah, he's an excellent opponent to have, right? I believe I look at it like this: like I won the first fight, they say I lost. We fight again, I'll claim that victory for sure. We have to do a third one. I would love to do a third one. That's like, I would respect him to do that. But to me, it's like he's coached so well. Mike Brown's an excellent coach at ATT. Conan is an excellent coach. Whoever else he works with, I know that Tiago Alves in his corner and maybe somebody else. I met his dad, super cool guy, had a really cool style. And I just we were meant to fight, right? And I believe that I know he makes adjustments. I know he trains well. I know he's supportive well. So for me, when that fight comes again, I'll claim that victory. But I do look forward to that. And I believe it's when you're on the right path, it's a verse I like. He says, lead me along the right path and my enemies are waiting for me. So I know it's one at a time. Take out Fabian, take out Josh or Mike Shipman, take out whoever is in the final, right? It could be one of my best friends in the world, Aaron Jeffrey. And if it's him, right, I got that, claim that victory as well. And then I know that's what we want to do too. We already discussed that. He's a good man. Then when the fights, I believe it's December, we're looking after those fights, right? It's Johnny or it's Vince Stevens, whoever it is. Because I believe if they do have a fight before then. But no matter what, I know that at the end of the year, I'm champion, and I know that I'm going to keep moving forward and just letting God order my steps.
Impa, champion here at the Impa Refinery. Thank you so much for having me down here, inviting me here. This is awesome. I'll look forward to the new location too when that comes up, but all the best. Thank you.